Hello everyone. In this video, I will be sharing a new oral pill antiviral drug approval update. On May 29, 2026, the US FDA approved XOCOVA Ensitrelvir for post-exposure prophylaxis of coronavirus disease 2019, COVID-19, in adults and adolescents aged 12 years and older, following contact with an individual who has COVID-19. Now, let's dive into this medication in more detail. Ensitrelvir, brand name XOCOVA. This medication was approved by the US FDA on May 29, 2026, and indicated for post-exposure prophylaxis of coronavirus disease 2019. COVID-19 in adults and adolescents aged 12 years and older, following contact with an individual who has COVID-19. Chemically, Ensitrelvir is an oral small molecule agent, molecule weight 531.88 gram per mole, 100 bond acceptor 11. 100 bond acceptor refers to the number of nitrogen and oxygen within the drug molecule. 100 bond donor 1. 100 bond donor refers to the number of OH and NH groups within the drug molecule. Log P 1.06, which is a lipophilicity parameter for the drug molecule. The higher log P, the more lipophilic drug molecule. Polar surface area 114 square angstrom. In addition, Ensitrelvir is a basic drug molecule and formulated as a salt form with fumaric acid. This medication is available as tablets. The strength of the tablets is 125 mg with active pharmaceutical ingredients Ensitrelvir. Recommended dosage 375 mg, which is 3 125 mg tablets taken orally at the same time on day 1, and 125 mg, which is 125 mg tablets taken orally on days 2 to 5 with or without food. In addition, given the embryo fetal toxicity risk, verify pregnancy status of females of reproductive potential prior to initiating XOCOVA. Begin XOCOVA as soon as possible and within 72 hours following contact with an individual who has COVID-19. Mechanistically, this medication works as an inhibitor of the SARS-CoV-2 main protease AMPRO with a RC50 value of 13.2 nanomolar. AMPRO is also referred to as 3C-like protease, 3CL-PRO, or non-structural protein 5, NSP5 protease, subsequently blocking processing the viral polyproteins PP1A, PP1AB, and preventing viral replication. In addition, the X-ray co-crystal structure revealed that Ensitrelvir bound directly to the active site of a SARS-CoV-2 AMPRO enzyme target. Notably, Ensitrelvir works against the same target with naltrelvir, the primary active pharmaceutical ingredient in another oral COVID-19 drug, Paxlovid. Pharmacokinetically, Tmax, the median time to reach the maximal plasma concentration of Ensitrelvir is 2.5 hours on day 1 and 2 hours on day 5. With regard to food effect, there wasn't a significant difference in Ensitrelvir exposure after taking a high-fat, high-calorie meal. Therefore, this medication can be taken with or without food. The apparent oral volume of distribution in central compartments of Ensitrelvir is 16.7 liters. The human serum protein binding ranges from 97.7 to 98.7% based on in vitro studies. Metabolism. Ensitrelvir is primarily metabolized by the CYP3A enzyme and eliminated via the biliary route. The mean effective half-life is approximately 42.2 to 48.1 hours. Excretion in the feces 64.8%, but 50.7% as the parent drug molecule. In the urine 25.8% with 19% as the parent drug molecule. Drug-drug interactions. Given ensitrelvir is a strong CYP3A inhibitor, co-administration of XOCOVA can increase the drug exposure for other drugs, for example, certain CYP3A substrates, which can lead to increased adverse effects, including serious and/or life-threatening reactions. Also, as mentioned, ensitrelvir is primarily metabolized by the CYP3 enzyme. Other drugs, for example, strong and moderate CYP3A inducers, can decrease the drug exposure for XOCOVA, which can lead to decreased therapeutic effects and the potential loss of virologic response. Taken together, carefully evaluate the drug-drug interaction potential prior to and during XOCOVA use. Review other concomitant medications as well. Contraindications per XOCOVA prescribing information. History of clinically significant hypersensitivity reactions to ensitrelvir or any other components of the product. Co-administration with drugs primarily metabolized by CYP3A, for which elevated concentrations may be associated with serious and/or life-threatening reactions. Co-administration with strong CYP3A inducers considered to significantly reduce ensitrelvir plasma concentration and may be associated with the potential for loss of virologic response. The most common adverse reactions greater than or equal to 1% associated with XOCOVA include headache, diarrhea, and cough. Here are the key sources which I have used to prepare for today's video. The US FDA New Drug Approval Updates for 2026 is a very valuable resource. In addition, most of the medication information which I shared today is based on XOCOVA prescribing information. This document is available at the US FDA drug website, along with the drug manufacturer website. Finally, I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you find this video helpful, subscribe for future medication video updates. As always, keep learning and elevating. Thank you so much.